All right, welcome back to Scare Talk. I am Danny, and I'm here with Jumanji Joel.
Hey guys, what's up? All right. Welcome
I don't
to
know
the
how
jungle.
that works.
Yeah.
But
No,
we are
yeah.
so excited because we are
Yes.
coming up real quick here on Scream 7 being released on February
Yes.
27th. And we've been talking about it for a long time. We're
Yeah.
almost there. And me and Joel want to talk with you guys about what we think might be in this film, what we want to be in this film, and what we don't want to be in this film.
And based on the stuff that we do want in this film, to not get our expectations too high.
True.
For certain things that we want to have happen that may not happen. So
there's there's some interesting developments and an interesting cast.
Mm-hmm.
And so it really kind of lends to a few possibilities on how this movie could go. So it will be a potentially spoiler filled episode here because we don't know, but we might be correct with some of our guesses. And we're going to be talking about this based on the information that's out there. So if you don't want to know anything about this movie, if you haven't even watched the trailer, then you're probably going to want to see the movie first, then come back and see if we were right.
But see the movie first,
forewarning,
and then watch this episode, and then watch our review episode.
Yes, watch it all
in that order.
We did an episode like a year ago or so when the Matthew Lillard and David Arquette and I don't remember Roman. His name, but Roman. When they were all announced to be in the movie, me and Joel were like, okay, we got to talk about this.
Yeah.
So we did an episode on that a while back, but now comes the time. I don't think we're going to get too much more information. I hope not, because we're getting a lot of stuff leading up to this movie, like day by day. Like there wasn't much marketing until like just a couple of weeks ago, and it's been like daily new things have been coming out. How much of it is true and not, we don't know. But casts are doing interviews and different TV spots are coming up with different little things in them, and so good stuff. But
I heard
we'll see.
I heard that there was a trailer. There's a trailer out right now that's that was showing just only in theaters for certain movies, and which apparently shows Matthew Lillard. So I haven't seen it.
Okay, well, we'll talk
any
about
movies that it's in, but and I don't think it's on YouTube yet. So
I guess I didn't watch it on YouTube. I think I watched it on X. Someone filmed.
Oh, it's on X?
Yeah, someone filmed. Well, there's multiple of them, but filmed in the theater. It was Wuthering Heights, I think. For whatever reason.
Cool.
It played ahead of that movie. So anyways, make sure you're subscribed. Subscribe to this channel. Follow the show on Apple and on Spotify so that you can be in the loop. You can be notified. If you click that bell on YouTube, it'll let you know when a new episode comes out. And Scream 7's coming up, so we're definitely gonna be doing an episode on that. So if you're watching this, you might want to click the bell so you're notified when our official review comes out. I guess we'll kind of get into it now. So a little bit of background. This movie was supposed to include a couple of different characters who were removed a couple years ago at this point, I think. I don't remember exactly when it happened, but Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega. Then Christopher Landon was the director that was slated. He bowed out after getting a bunch of death threats.
Yeah, people are psychos, man.
So
it's ridiculous.
Not to go into the drama of all of that, but just background, that all happened. So they had to pivot and definitely had to create a whole different movie because they brought back Neve Campbell, Sidney Prescott, which I'm assuming she was not planned for whatever this was going to be.
Yeah, I don't know if she was like even making a cameo appearance or anything.
Yeah,
like that. So, because I mean, 5, 6, and 7 were like planned for a trilogy of movies. Like, and so I mean, she wasn't in 6, so she may have made her appearance in 7, but we'll never know that story now.
Wouldn't have been the main.
No, yeah, she wouldn't have been the main. Yeah.
So, she's the main character here, and then we started getting more cast announcements. And like I said, the director bowed out, so then they ended up hiring Kevin Williamson, who wrote the first 4 Screams and has not had much director work.
No.
They hired him to direct this one. And from recent news, he actually rewrote with Neve Campbell quite a bit of this movie from what was originally written. Yeah. There were recent interviews where he had said that, and Neve Campbell had said that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that bit of information. So I think it was still written by Radio Silence, this movie. At least, like,
one of the guys.
Yeah. Because I think there's like 3 of them that make up Radio Silence, and I think one of them is I think one of them is a writer and 2 of them are directors. So I think the writer,
something like that, is the writer.
Yeah. So they rewrote a lot of what he had written.
I guess. I mean, if it was all completely written, I don't know if they had it all written already or not. But and I don't know exactly how much. But there were recent interviews where Neve had said she was like excited, when she was, called to come on board, and then when Kevin was announced, then she was like meeting up with him and rewriting some of the script, and so it's going to have Kevin Williamson not only directing but at least some writing, which I'm excited about. I do think Radio Silence does good writing. I've liked pretty much all their movies except Scream 6. But no one's gonna beat Kevin Williamson. So
I mean, as far as these characters go, like, he's been a part of these characters, like, he's since the beginning. So if anyone's gonna write Sidney Prescott and like Stu Macher, like, it's gonna be him. Like, depending on how much time Stu has, I don't know. But and Gail also, like, another one that's been around since the beginning. So like he would be the perfect person to write this and honestly direct it. Like, when I heard Christopher Landon dropped out, I was a little disappointed because I feel like this is a perfect movie for him. Happy Death Day movies are a lot of fun, and he's done other stuff too. But when they got Kevin Williamson, I was like, okay, well, that just makes sense. Like, you can't have Wes Craven anymore. Obviously, Kevin Williamson's the next best thing to take over.
And we will be reviewing his first and only directorial film called Teaching Mrs. Tingle. So you'll be seeing that before our Scream 7 review. You'll be able to watch that, and we can talk about his directing in the 1999 film. This is 2026, so quite a few years later. But
Yeah.
who knows? Who knows what his style is going to be? I mean, I'm sure he's gotten a lot of experience behind the camera, even though he's not had his name on as a director. I'm sure he's involved. So
I mean, he's also created like several massive TV shows too over the years.
Yes.
So it's like he's I'm sure he's been around the whole like directing process for those. Like Dawson's Creek and Vampire Diaries are two really big hits TV show wise. So
yeah, and
I'm sure over the years
producing too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a lot of producing experience. So yeah. He was the man in the 90s. Like no one knows who Kevin Williamson is, but he's created and like written and produced like a lot of the 90s.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah. For sure. And so I mean, if you know, then you're excited. If you don't know him, then maybe it's like whatever, I don't care. But as a Scream fan, this is like exactly what I would want as far as the team behind the film. So so there's been a full trailer. There's also been some TV spots, a Super Bowl ad. There's been reels and TikToks and interviews with cast and all kinds of stuff like that out there. So with what we know so far, the plot,
there's the soundtrack that
there's a soundtrack.
There's a soundtrack out there that to me gives some like there is a bit of a spoiler in that. No, I mean it's
let's not talk about that one.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say what it is. But yeah, no, but I'm just saying it's out there. So
so, it's out there. Steer clear of that because that's actually attached to the movie. So what we're going to be talking about is just our hopes,
our
thoughts
hopes and dreams of Scream 7 and the future of the Scream franchise, because they have as far as I know, they've already the script's done, but they're like going to be filming it shortly after the movie releases. So
Scream 8.
Yeah, Scream 8. Yeah. So we'll have that to look forward to. Get more information about that.
Yeah. So from what we know so far, the plot is that Sydney has, made a life for herself in some other suburban town, and she has at least one teenage daughter, older teen in high school, and Ghostface shows up in her new town. Looks like from one of the trailers she owns like a coffee shop or something. And so there's that extra suspense with her daughter being involved. Put some more stakes for Sydney for sure. Now what I'm a little bit confused about with that is this is all part of the same timeline. Scream 5. So she has to have a couple of other kids. Because Scream 5,
3, I think.
Yeah. Scream 5, she had she was jogging with like a double stroller. So those kids were small, little, young.
Yeah.
And that was 2020 or 2021.
2022 is when the movie came out.
2022.
Yeah.
So that was 4 years ago. So if you're gonna have a high school age kid, then they can't be in a stroller 4 years ago. So so I hope that they realize this and that she has at least two other kids that are younger that are shown in the movie, because
that was a double story,
or at least mentioned. Yeah, because that can be a glaring plot that we don't need.
Yeah, and it's something that doesn't need like it. That's an easy fix. Just like, oh yeah, this is our youngest. Like it.
Yeah.
And I forgot that it was a double stroller, so there would have to be two that are like 5 at the most. Or maybe the oldest is from a different marriage from before that we don't talk about, because we just know that it's Mark is the husband from Scream 5. What if Patrick Dempsey ends up coming back at the end of the movie? Because he is Mark. He's Mark from Scream 3, who people were speculating was like the husband that they recast for this movie.
Yeah.
But they never say that she was married to him. They just say that in Scream 5 that she's married to a Mark, not necessarily that Mark. So, and Patrick Dempsey was supposed to be in this, or I think that there was
talks.
That he was going to be in it.
Now, his character, I don't know which is which, but I know one of them is Mark with a K, and one of them is Mark with a C. So that's how they're differentiating him.
Well, you don't have to do that, because Mark is a very common name. Like, because like Mark's last name was Kincaid, so that's your K right there. Like you don't have to. That's all right. That's dumb, but and they gave it. It is a different person altogether, because I think the last name is Evans or something in this movie. So
something like that. Yeah, it's a completely different person.
I
just has the same name, which is
spelled
weird.
differently, which is dumb.
But so they're like, oh, let's spell it. I mean, I would have to look back at the cast to make sure I'm right on that. But that's what I remember when it first came out, that Patrick Dempsey wasn't playing her husband.
Yeah,
but her husband was still named Mark. It was like,
yeah.
Out of all the names, and you're not, he's not even casted. Why don't you just change the name of the husband?
I know. And maybe that's the meta part of the movie. And like he actually is in the movie for a short period of time. And that's another thing too. Kevin Williamson recently came out saying that this wasn't going to be a meta movie, that it was going to be like a pretty much straightforward. But then there's talks about having some of it being AI, which I feel like is pretty meta right now. Like that could be the meta part of it. So that whole thing was kind of confusing to me, because you could easily have it be meta with the AI stuff, unless we're not doing AI at all in this.
Yeah,
which I would prefer, but but I don't know.
Yeah,
so that was kind of weird.
Yeah, so we'll see how they handle the whole husband thing. But so she has a husband named Mark. She has hopefully 3 kids, and her eldest is the like apparently going to be like a target of Ghostface. And in the trailers, Ghostface has said things like, "Oh, it's just like a town we grew up in."
Yeah.
Oh, your daughter's the same age as you when, So he's definitely making like comments like, he's been around.
Yeah.
Like, this looks like a town we grew up together in. So it's like someone from her past,
Yeah.
That's how it's making it sound, at least in the trailer.
And that's where we get Mark Kincaid coming back, because that's his daughter. Maybe.
There you go. Mark, is he coming back to the rescue, or is he?
He's the villain. He's the bad guy.
Killer?
He's the killer. We're obviously working with Stu, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked him in Thanksgiving as the killer.
Yeah, as a killer. Yeah.
I could buy it. Yeah, so we know that stuff. We know that Mindy and Chad are back as well.
Yep.
I don't know how they are going to fit into this because they were in New York at the end of Scream 6. They both should have died. At least one of them should have died. Mm-hmm. Definitely Chad. He definitely should have died.
He got stabbed like 7 times in that one moment when two of the Ghostface,
like back to back to back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And he lived. And Mindy got stabbed.
Mindy got stabbed too. Yeah. And she just walked it off.
Just left to die.
Yeah.
And she just ran out after everything went down. She like ran over to Chad and like, what the hell? Yeah. She just had like a Band-Aid.
He'll be fine.
But anyways, they're back. Somehow they're gonna connect them to Sydney. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna be in New York and maybe they're just gonna get killed off. I don't know. But Sydney is supposedly like, has a new life and not connected to the other stuff anymore. Yeah. So I don't know why Chad and Mindy would be involved in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
I know.
We'll see how they connect it. I don't know. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
But
it's weird having them because it would also be dumb if they were the opening scene deaths, because why have them in this movie in the first place if you're just gonna kill them off? Like, don't even worry about these characters are connected to the other two that aren't in the movie, so why have them in there at all? Don't worry about that unless you have something planned, which we have 3 different places now that we're talking about, because I doubt Sydney's in Woodsboro right now, like making her life with her, because she's not. She's in Scream 5. She was somewhere else. So we're gonna have where she's living. We're gonna be in Woodsboro in some of it, and we're gonna be in New York in other parts. Like, what do we do?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, how is Chad and Mindy gonna be with Sydney? Like, they shouldn't even know where she is.
Yeah.
So how is that going to happen unless they're not together and it's just we're bouncing around locations?
They're more connected to Gail than they are to Sydney.
True. That is true. She is also in this. Courtney Cox, of course, is back. The never-ending character of Gail Weathers. She
won't die.
She is actually the longest lasting character. She's been in every Scream movie.
Yeah,
the only character to in every one, which is
like, it's crazy sucks. That it's just her that
main ones. Yeah.
I mean, I like the character. Courtney Cox is good in the role, but it's like the type of character that she was in Scream 1 is not a type of character that makes it out of Scream 1. Like that type of like just angry, just the way that she was, like that's a character that gets killed off pretty quick.
Yeah.
In a movie.
Yeah.
But back then you're not gonna kill off Courtney Cox. She was in Friends, like so, but I don't know, to have her be this far. I mean, at this point, I don't even really want to see her die, because it's like, well, what's the point? Like, why do we?
Yeah.
Like, character should have died off years ago. We're just gonna.
Yeah.
So like at this point, like as far as Sydney and Gail go, they should be fine. Like I don't see them dying anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because they've gone so far. Like this is, I don't know. They've pretty much seen everything that there is to see. And
so there's a scene with her sitting down for an interview with Sydney. It sounds like, or it looks like maybe she did have her own show.
Yeah.
Gail. So it looks like she's doing like an interview for her show.
The connection, because that was in New York, which is where Chad and Mindy are. So
yeah,
that's, I mean, I guess it's a connection there. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if Sydney's gonna fly out to New York or if she's gonna come to whatever city that Sydney's in right now.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make a connection to Mindy and Chad. with,
yeah. I mean, if she's still in New York, I don't know. If Gail is, well, I guess we'll find out. I'd be totally fine if New York is not part of this movie at all. I think that would be totally fine with me. But anywho, so the elephant in the room. So we've got Matthew Lillard coming back, playing Stu Macher, and there's been speculation and fan fiction about Stu Macher coming back and being a Ghostface killer.
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be in Scream 3 as like the Ghostface cult leader. So he was, for Kevin Williamson, was supposed to be alive and come back in the third movie, and then that got changed. So he has not Columbine, come back.
Which I don't know.
Yeah,
I still don't know the connection there, but apparently that was the reason. There was probably going to be some sort of shooting or something involved. But you could have just taken that out. Like, you don't have to change your entire script for that. But Kevin Williamson was able to create the following with Kevin Bacon, the TV show, based off of what Scream 3 was supposed to be, which it's a good show. I really like that show.
It was.
It's on Netflix, so it's good. But so that would have been a really cool Scream movie. Like, Scream 3 has always been on like the bottom of like a lot of people's lists of Scream movies. That probably would have been at the top of a lot of people's if they had actually gone with what they were going to do. So
it would have completely changed what we know of Scream now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would have.
Would we have gotten a 4 or 5 or 6? I don't know. It change everything. But yeah, so he's casted in this one, and part of the different trailers and stuff has been his voice at the end saying, "This is gonna be fun."
Yeah,
and
doesn't even sound like much like him though. It's
this is gonna be fun.
Sounds like what he would have sounded like back then in the 90s.
Yeah. So there's a couple of other things that have been coming out with the TV spots and that trailer that you were talking about, playing ahead of different movies in theaters. On the phone, Ghostface says, "I always had a thing for you, Sid."
Yeah.
And said something else. Some other line that Stu had said before. So, it was, "Guess who, Sydney," or something like that, where it's like another line that Stu had said.
Okay, that he said.
Yeah. So, of course, they're really leaning into this without actually saying it in in the different trailers and stuff. So getting all the people speculating. And so we also so what do you think? Do you think we're gonna have Stu in the flesh?
So
is he gonna be in the movie as Stu?
I would personally love that, and I've also seen some stuff that it would make certain things that happened in Scream 5 and 6 make sense if it was him in the flesh, because the way that the Dewey dies when he dies in Scream 5 definitely was not by her. It was by somebody who's like as big as Dewey. And then in Scream 6, when Gail gets the phone call and the Ghostface is like, it's crazy, we've never talked to each other before. It's like, how would any of the three that turned out to be know that Ghostface has never talked to Gail unless it was Stu? Unless who on the phone was actually Stu. or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and he was a cop who was in Woodsboro, but ended up moving to New York to basically stalk Melissa Barrera. What is her name in that? For killing his son, Sam. Yeah, for killing his son. And so he's kind of already a crooked cop. So it's not too far to say that, you know, when Stu quote unquote dies, or, you know, he dies, but in case he hasn't died yet, to have be the one that kind of, you know, fixed some paperwork or whatever, and like made it so that he can be pretty much not dead. Kind of like, because like his parents were rich, so they would have been able to pay off the cop to do it. So I mean, it makes it. And then, but he couldn't have been in prison this whole time. He couldn't have been in a psych ward this whole time, because people would have known. We would have heard his name mentioned at least once in the other 5 movies. So everyone had to have known, has to think that he's dead this entire time,
right,
for that to happen. So you would need a crooked cop to get involved in that kind of thing, or like something to happen that way. So
I think to cover it up.
To cover everything up.
In Scream 5, the Mocker house is used for the third act, just like in the first Scream. Scream 6, they make a reference to the TV. They have like the shrine, the Ghostface shrine. There's the TV.
Yeah,
that was definitely forced.
And Mindy says, "If you think he's dead," like the whole to one of the characters, Kirby,
and they in the trailers, the Mocker house is like a main set piece here. At some point, Ghostface lights it on fire. And it's actually a Airbnb in the movie, but also in real life.
In real life, it is. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think it was just for like Halloween season. I don't think you can do it like anytime. I think they just had it as an option for, you know, like a weekend or something. But anyway, so that was a real thing that they're using for this movie. Now, there's always the possibility that, you know, Ghostface is using AI technology to make videos or to like clone a voice or something like that, so that Sydney sees video and thinks it's Stu because he's on the video, or he talks to him on the phone. So it can be like a way for Ghostface to kind of throw her off if Ghostface isn't actually Stu. So that's a possibility as well.
They already did that in 3, though. Like that's already been done. So I think
it was way ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was. It was kind of crazy how they were able to do that, and then they just didn't do it ever again after that. Like, well, why not? Why do you have it?
Was like, pretty. It was a pretty good technology you have there in 2000.
In 2000, So you don't even technically need AI because it's already been done 20 years ago. So it's like, unless AI is used for something, I don't know.
It would be for video. I would think.
Not for audio.
It would be for video. It'd be for both. But yeah, if she were to actually get video of Stu, you know, talking to her as if he's alive, they could play that off as AI. At some point. Now, what makes me think they might be going in that direction is we have David Arquette somehow in this movie. We do hear his voice in one of the trailers.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he's going to have like an on-screen presence or if it's just going to be his voice. We don't know. But That would have to be AI. If they bring him back,
they'll bringing Roman back too.
Or a flashback. So, yeah, exactly.
I think there's gonna be, because I think bringing him back just for AI is really dumb. I think the Roman is gonna be a flashback for Stu, and Dewey is gonna be a dream sequence for Sydney or for Gale. Although when he's talking I think he's talking to Sydney. So,
yeah. Yeah, he says everyone around you dies or something like that. Yeah.
He could have been saying that to Gale too, though, because he died, and so
everyone around you, including me.
Yeah.
So yeah, Roman's gonna be back. We do know from Scream 3 that Roman helped Billy and Stu kill Sydney's mom. And like plan whatever they did in Scream, the first one. So that makes sense for there to be some sort of flashback maybe with how that went down. So that's why Stu would be in this with Roman. Now that would have to tie somehow to, this story.
Yeah.
And the Ghostface does say that, he knows her from, a long time ago. So so they could definitely tie that in, but okay, so here's a few things I don't want. I don't want the killer to be someone we don't know. I don't want it to be some random person that, oh, remember me? I sat next to you in math class and you were so mean to me, and because it has to be connected to her past. I don't want it to be something random that we didn't know from before.
I will there was a part in Scream 5 when Sam is talking to Tara about what happened with like their dad and stuff, about why he ran, and there was that moment in that scene where she's saying that their mom slept with Billy because she was in love with Billy. Well, you're talking about, I don't think it would happen in this because we don't even have those characters in here anymore. But if it happened to be Sam and Tara's mom who is the Ghostface killer because Sydney killed the love of her life 30 plus years ago. It's like we haven't even seen this character at all. But like, I feel like they set something up in that scene where eventually we could get her back as.
Yeah, we were wondering about their mom.
And she loved Billy. And Sydney killed Billy. So it's like, you could do something. But I don't think they would do that with the girls not in it, though. Like, I feel like that would connect to their story. Weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how they could do it without having them in it is they're still in New York or whatever. They're not like part of this.
Yeah.
And this character, this mom, is part of this movie as some side character. Like they did with Billy's mom.
With Billy's mom,
in Scream 2. And then the big reveal, she's Sam and Tara's mom when she, gives her whole explanation as to why she's doing what
never got over it.
And so I hadn't thought of that possibility. And I wouldn't hate that. It would actually be kind of cool to actually have 5 and 6 mean something in this movie. I mean, obviously we're gonna have the twins in it too, so there is that connection. But we still don't know how that's gonna.
I know. It could just be an opening scene. I hope.
But I hope
that's
not bad.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it made me think about it when you're like, it would be dumb if it was characters that we hadn't seen yet. Like, oh, we haven't technically seen this one, but we have heard about.
Yes, so that
story
I'm okay with, because this character has been at least mentioned.
Yeah,
and it's not like, what I don't want is some new character from this movie who has some past connection that we weren't aware of and we don't learn about until the reveal. That would
kind of like Roman.
That's like the Scream 3. Yeah, that'd be the Scream 3 reveal that everybody didn't like.
Yeah.
So yeah, but you're right. That's a possibility. So then we have something real quick from a couple of the trailers. It shows like a mental institution. And it shows like drawings and stuff on the wall from some person there. I wonder what how that's gonna connect in the movie. What part of the movie is that gonna be? Is this a person who's been locked up in an institution?
I hope it's not Stu. Yeah, that was like, I hope he's not in prison or he's in a psych ward, because we would have heard about his character still being alive.
You can't
in this. You can't be Stu. Just
I guess he would have been mentioned. Like, someone go check on him and make sure he's still there.
All these Ghostface killings throughout these movies, and no one's mentioned Stu, who's still alive. In a psych ward. Make sure he's still.
He might know something, if anything. Make sure he's still there, and
he'll be the Hannibal Lecter of this movie. He'll help us find the. He'll help us find the killer.
Well, how that's gonna play out is interesting. Same thing. I'm hoping it's not Stu, who's just been there the whole time. That'd be really, really lazy. So there's that aspect that is interesting, I guess. But so the other angle is that, we've kind of alluded to Stu having faked his death, having help to kind of move on, but he continues to be involved in each of these movies. He's kind of like the ringleader, and is finally revealed as a killer, either in this movie or in Scream 8. So there's that too. Now, in the trailer, the newest trailer that's playing in theaters, it does show a quick, like, close up of like eyes to nose of someone's face, and it looks like Matthew Lillard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's not AI.
He's like, well, it could be an AI video. It looks like a video.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It looks like a video. So, but it's quick. There's no like line of dialogue with it or anything, I don't think. But yeah, so
okay.
There's that.
Yeah.
His name, Matthew Lillard's name, is on the poster.
What? Okay. For people that are trying to steer clear of any and all spoilers for this movie, why would you do that? Like, why would you have his name on the poster? Like, before it's released, maybe after it's released, after people have seen it, you can maybe do another poster and add him to it. But I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
There's been a bunch of different posters. His name's only on one of them, and it's like small on the bottom. It's there's like 5 names or something, and his is like the 3rd name, or I don't know. It's not like very obvious, and it doesn't like show his picture like on some of the other posters have like the actual characters' faces and stuff. So, but yeah, I agree. I wouldn't want if I didn't know and I saw that poster and I actually like read the cast that's on it, I'd be like, what? Oh man, I wish I didn't read this.
How is he back? So knowing that there's going to be a Scream 8, I don't. If he is in this movie, like actually in it, not an AI or anything else, I don't want to see him. Like, I don't to see him in video and then see him in person just for the very end of the movie for the reveal. I feel like it's a waste of Matthew Lillard to me if he's just gonna be revealed at the end and then get killed off quickly. I want him, if he's gonna be in it, he has to survive to be in Scream 8. Like maybe we get his story in that one, and it would be cool if they just like named it Ghostface. Like they did the Jigsaw. Yeah. They did a Saw movie just called Jigsaw.
Leatherface.
Leatherface, yeah. This one could just be Ghostface.
Hannibal.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Jason X.
That's a movie.
Added the X in there. But,
yeah.
Man, it's a very delicate thing to how you're gonna play this out with Stu. Yeah. Because you're right, you don't want to waste it where he just shows up at the end and then dies.
Yeah,
that's like, it would be a cool like reveal, but then it's done. So that would
just have a little fight scene and he dies.
Oh yeah,
but he's already been dead once, so is he dead?
Yeah. So, but then there's the option of, does he get away in this one? Maybe he does reveal, but he gets away, and so then Scream 8. You might already know who the killer is in Scream 8.
Yeah.
But maybe he would have another recruit or something.
But or maybe it's just a bloodbath and we just have him. Maybe it's Halloween Kills and he just goes on a rampage and just kills people.
Yeah. We call it Scream Kills.
Yeah. Since we'd already know who the Ghostface killer is, might as well have fun with it.
Yeah. He just doesn't wear the Ghostface mask anymore.
Yeah. It's just him walking down, just stabbing people as he walks down the street.
Yeah, so Joey, a friend of ours, his idea, which I think is actually really clever. I don't think it's going to be what it is, but I think it would be super clever. So within Scream fandom, a lot of fans have been wanting Stu to come back. A lot of fans think it's stupid as well. Yeah. But I think a lot of fans want it because, it would just be so nostalgic and so cool to like get back to him. And plus it's Matthew Lillard. All the Scream fans love him. So yeah, because they haven't asked for Roman to come back or for anybody else really.
Yeah.
So, but we also have the Stab movies that are in this part of the Scream universe.
Yeah.
What if, because Stu is a character in the Stab movies, he should be a character in the first movie, in the first Stab.
Yeah. Played by Luke Wilson, I think that's who they said. Yeah.
Yeah. Luke Wilson was part of that movie. I don't remember who he played in Stab, but
oh no, he was Billy. He was Billy.
Was he Billy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So what if this killer is, they've kind of done this angle where it's like this crazed horror fan. They've done that. But what if this killer, his motivation is to bring that he's so mad that they haven't brought Stu back in any Stab movies. So he uses AI to mess with Stu using Stu.
It's just a crazed fan who's mad that they haven't brought Stu back in the
Stab
in the Stab universe. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be Matthew Lillard then. That would be the Stu that was in the Stab movies, whoever that was.
It would, yeah. It would have to be that character. Yeah. But
I don't know who it was,
but
yeah.
I just
funny.
thought that was like super meta. I'd be like,
Yeah.
because I feel like they've used the stab movies, as like a meta piece to the story. And I love when they do that. So it would be cool for it to, be used in some way in this movie. And that's just, I was like, that's actually pretty cool. I don't know how they'd be able to pull that off, and it would maybe make a lot of sense to a lot of people, but
no, yeah. That's
for us, it's kind of fun to think about.
That's how you alienate like a portion of your fans, because they're the ones that are seeing these just for fun and don't know anything about the background and stuff.
Yeah,
that's funny. That would be crazy.
My original hope was that this was going to be like a new nightmare.
Yeah.
So that's not happening.
No. Just based on that trailer alone, it's not happening. It's just like a straight. The trailer, I'm questionable on, because it seemed I'm glad that it didn't show too much in the trailer that we watched, the original, but it doesn't feel like anything special. It just feels like a Scream movie. And it's just like, okay,
yeah.
So if we didn't know who's in this movie, like the guest shots or appearances, it would just seem like your typical slasher movie. So but so I'm hoping people buy their tickets, and it's doing really well right now. It's actually expect, because it went on sale the day after the Super Bowl, and like it's looking at least 50 million for opening weekends, which is pretty good, like for the 7th movie in a Scream franchise. So
it would be the highest of all
over weekends. I thought Scream 6 was like 60 million or something, but
I think it was in the 40s.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's been all kinds of numbers thrown out there, like projections. And there was supposed to be a boycott. I mean, I guess that there are still people boycotting, but maybe they weren't going to see it in the first place, because there's a lot of people that are going to see it. So
that little boycott didn't really do a whole lot for the those were not like Scream fans. Sorry if you're one of them that's listening to this, but you're not a fan of the Scream. You're not gonna skip out on Scream 7 if you've seen them all. Because of the whole Melissa Barrera thing. Which I don't think she should have been fired. But that's the thing with companies. They can do what they want to do.
And she said to like move on. even the actress has said, like, we need to move on from this. She's done other things. She's got her
fine.
Career is just fine. So the boycott's not working out, but we'll see what this actually does, make opening weekend. I hope it does very well. I mean, I hope it's good first and foremost. But so that's the big question. What role is Stu gonna play in this movie?
And honestly, I was talking about the trailer just being just okay. If the movie is really good, this thing, because like Housemaid, the trailer for that was like not really anything special at all. I wasn't even gonna watch it originally because it didn't seem that good. But that movie's made over $300 million, and so word of mouth is a very big thing that people need to take into account. So just because the movie doesn't appear to be that great, as long as it is good, then this movie will be just fine.
At one point in the trailer, it shows Ghostface coming down from like the attic of a house. So that's interesting. That's like a Black Christmas kind of setup. So I wonder how that's gonna happen. Like, has he been there a long time, or was he just hiding out for that time,
He
or
was there
what?
all day waiting for them to get home. Like, come on,
Yeah, come on, Sydney.
I could have killed 3 people by now.
Man, I just love the Roger Jackson, man. His voice
Yeah.
is so
See,
good.
that's the thing. Like with all these movies, we're always focused on who's coming back. No one's ever mentioned Roger Jackson. Like if he
Yeah,
ended up being like, I don't want to do him anymore, this franchise would die. He
yeah,
is the John Kramer of Scream. Like you don't have
yeah,
a Saw movie without Tobin Bell. You don't really have a Scream movie without Roger Jackson. Like
yeah,
he's the voice.
yeah. Yeah, it's very true. I can't imagine having a Scream movie with some other voice.
Yeah. It would be crazy.
Just like in Spiral, it was really weird
Yeah.
when it wasn't John Kramer's voice
Mm-hmm.
on the
Yeah.
recordings or whatever.
They tried doing that and it didn't work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I still enjoyed that movie, but the majority of people did not. So
Yeah.
and I don't think I would enjoy a Scream movie very much without the voice, without Roger
Yeah.
Jackson. So
Yeah.
he's got to be the first person that people think of when you think of a
Right.
because this movie, it's already been proven this movie can survive without Sydney. Scream 6 did very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure this franchise can survive without Gale. We haven't seen that yet.
Absolutely.
But
yeah. That's another thing I hope. I hope she does die. Not as much as I did in Scream 6.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted her to die in Scream 6 more than now. Now it's just like, I don't even care. Yeah. I just don't want her to be in the movie a lot. And from what I just read, like an hour ago or 2 hours ago, she has. Do you want me to tell you how much screen time she has?
Yeah, I would like to know because I didn't read this.
22 minutes.
Wow,
that's a lot.
Yeah, but this is like a 2-hour movie, though. That's not even a fourth of the movie time. So
I feel like that's still a lot. Like, I wonder what her screen time was in Scream 6. I'm sure it wasn't that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even 5. I feel like 22 minutes. That's like almost like a supporting character. Like not even like a side character. Like that's a
yeah. I don't.
She's gonna have like decent length scenes.
Yeah,
she's gonna be in.
Yeah, it's true. Does that include like? Does that include like her being on screen, like not even talking, but like being in the background of scenes, and or that's
I don't
like
even know
2 minutes
real.
of her actually talking. Yeah,
she's gonna talk for 22 straight minutes.
Straight, and then she's gonna die. She's actually the killer. She's giving her master speach. Her mastermind speech, and then she's gonna die.
That's how they're gonna do it. Yeah.
Because this is going to focus on Sydney and her family. So
yeah,
I guess 22 is kind of a lot when it's going to be focused on Sydney. She probably won't even show up until a good portion of the movie, and then she'll be a main character at that point. Like,
yeah. I mean, she's going to have an interview with her. On her show. I don't know if that's going to
see it the full length. It's going to be 22 minutes long. Just her talking to Sydney, and that's her time.
Uncut.
And then Ghostface will appear behind her and kill her after that.
Yeah, there you go. On TV.
yeah. Oh, that would be cool. If you're going to kill Gale off, have it be on TV live when she's... that would be crazy.
Would be awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I that would be one of the better ways to kill her off because she loves the limelight, you know?
Yeah.
So that would be like the ultimate send off for her. That's I hope that's what happens.
I do too.
Either on her show, which I think that's a little far-fetched for it to be on her show, But if she's at the scene of a crime or something, then she's just reporting in the field, not in like a studio.
Yeah.
Then I could see being more realistic.
Yeah, I feel like there'd be telltale signs that someone's in the studio with you, like
in a Ghostface costume.
He'd be killing people. People would be screaming, and she's just sitting there talking like nothing's going on. And then, but yeah, in the fields would be awesome. Just kill her off live on TV in front of the world.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd love that.
Yeah.
All right, so we want Stu to be back. We want him to be alive, and we want him to be either the killer or part of the killers.
Yeah, we want him to be a bad guy. I don't. I don't want him to be like, I've changed my ways, and I was a bad guy back then, and I'm not now. Like, no, I don't. No, that's not the Stu that we know and love.
No and love. Yeah. I was watching. Go ahead.
Oh, but I don't want him to die in this movie, because he's not going to have that much screen time if he was revealed to be the bad guy. I want him to die in Scream 8, and then have their story. You can continue on past Scream 8, but have the Sydney and Stu story completely done in that movie. Because I don't like the whole. I like seeing the characters in these movies, but like we don't need them to come in every single movie. Like, it's just we could have like Scream 8 and Scream 9 is like we could have that be like the cult of Ghostface. Like, you can continue on Ghostface without having the original people in it. So
yeah. Oh man, I had something I was going to say, but
my bad.
Anyways, so we want that. We want Gale to die on live television, and we want it to be good.
And that doesn't happen, this movie sucks. So
yeah. So there you go. Katrina did not want to be a part of this because she doesn't want to think about and get her hopes up for anything, or she wants to go in more just to take it in and not think about what she thinks is going to happen. So there we go. That's why she is absent.
You can get hoped up doing that. And so, yeah, these are just dreams. These are just hopes that we want to happen, but it may not happen. I would be fine.
So after the more recent like news and trailers and stuff, I messaged Cody Leach and I asked him what he thinks of like the potential of Stu being alive. And he said back, I've been avoiding the trailers and everything, so I didn't even know that. And I told him like they didn't say it in that he's alive, but they're hinting at it, in the trailers and marketing and stuff. So, but he said he figured that they would do that either with that or an AI angle or something.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I was like, "Oops!"
Just revealed that he's going to at least be in it.
Yeah, I'm sure he had to know that Matthew Miller was going to be in the movie, but no. All right, guys, that's it. Scream 7, February 27th. Go make sure you watch it. Make sure that you're subscribed to this channel so that when our episode drops for the review, you will be well aware of it and you can join us in the party.
Yes.
All right. That's it. This has been Scare Talk.
Sleep tight.
Don't let Ghostface.
Don't let him die.